need the damn minecart on this. Where is it?
This is a deep dive? We're doing a deep dive? Oh my gosh, guys, it's a deep dive.
This is a friggin' hellhole.
You didn't get recoil compensation on the assault rifle, did you? Oh, yeah.
Brace yourself
I use
for
that
impact.
build a lot.
We've
You're going to
detected
want to
a
do a
massive
burst
swarm on
firing,
collision
not
course.
don't go full auto. I can't believe you at least give them the decency to shoot
The
them.
swarm is upon you.
Why does it have such a huge radius?
Come here.
Yes. How do you have that big of a radius?
Depositing minerals.
Oh, that's why my slightly better everything wasn't disabled. You actually do have it. Alright. I'll let you get the eggs. I'll let you get the eggs over there. I'm gonna go into the main room and get them.
Hop the big one. You're a stain on the floor.
Don't worry, that room is just a tunnel. You'll be fine.
Explosives. Flies. Falling. Taste the pickaxe.
That was a glyphid slasher. I think it's phenomenal.
Keep fighting, team. You
People are
almost
gonna
in the way.
watch either of our videos and be really confused, and oh, we should link each other's videos in the description. Nobody ever reads the description, but yeah, it's cryo. Oh, I didn't notice. I was busy doing my job.
You carry a load well, Molly.
Oh, the glyphids using pheromones reminds me of a funny science experiment. You missed an egg. I'll go back and get it. I thought you were thanking me for getting that egg you missed. So ants have different pheromones they'll use to mark things in their environment. And one of their pheromones, it's not just for, it's used mostly for communication. They basically tag things with pheromones to tell other ants what to do with it. One of the pheromones is, this is a dead ant from our colony. So, what the scientists did is they kidnapped one of the ants and then put some of that pheromone on it. But the funny thing is, the ant obviously wasn't dead. So instead of the other ants carrying her to the graveyard, because ants have graveyards, by the way. It's more of a grave pile, but still. Kind of. They just have a mass grave for dead ants, because they don't eat each other. Or they don't eat members of their own colony. So this single ant walked herself to the grave pile and just sat there until the pheromones dried out, and then she went back to the rest of the ants. Yeah. So I was kind of had this personal opinion. Ooh, a warden. That bugs aren't really sentient or self-aware. They're basically just biological machines. They don't have any form of consciousness. And Well, I was about to say and dolphins and whales, but those are mammals. Yeah.
Load up
Oh,
your
there are
guns and
some
sharpen your
lizards too.
pickaxes. We got an incoming swarm.
But yeah, octopus, Komodo dragons, and alligators and crocodiles too. It wasn't you and it wasn't me. I don't know what did it. I think it might have just been on the other side of the tunnel. It ran towards me, so...
Take out that warden. It's protecting the path.
I don't think rollers...
Shoot to kill.
I really like to tag wardens with the pheromones and then hit them with a firebolt. Just like what I do with for the Praetorians, and I just have the Glyphids cook themselves. Oh no. Oh yeah. I still feel a little bit of pride for actually enjoying the gun before they updated it.
All necessary Morkite collected. Objective completed.
Yeah, I used the GK before it was cool.
Ready to blow. Destroy it.
There should be an update where loot bugs will actually change color depending on their mineral composition. And sometimes... Oh yeah, but that's a like... I'm thinking it's more of a gradient. They'll slowly hue shift based on their mineral content. So normally the loot bugs are just orange.
Objective completed. The egg quota has been met and management will be pleased. Well done.
Okay. I call that a supply pod because I'm out of cryo fuel.
Drop pod can be called via the mule. Drop pod on return vector. Nicely done.
Grabbing ammo.
There's just two of us, so every supply pod we get is going twice as far.
Retrieving the mule. Drop pod departing in T-minus 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Praetorian down.
Reloaded. Ready to kill some more.
It's only been 7 minutes.
More ammo.
That's a pretty good time
Mule
for
has
an
gone.
egg run.
Initiating launch sequence.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna have to drill out. Really? Oh, wow. I dashed too fast, and wasn't able to jump off the edge of the platform. I have 5 C4, so I'm just gonna...
Drop pod departing in T-minus 4 minutes.
I wonder how many I got with that.
Good team effort. The deep dive is progressing smoothly.
That's it, lads.
Yeah.
Rock and stone.
I actually like magnetic pellets. Yeah. Well, I usually power attack Praetorian, so I wouldn't know. Do you use armor break with it, or do you use extra damage with it? Oh, with magnetic pellets.
Really need some suspension.
Oh.
Get ready to rumble.
Oh.
So far, so good. Second stage of the deep dive.
I use
is
minor
commencing.
adjustments.
Get it done, stay alive, and get to the drop pod alive. Management is depending on you.
Ready.
Stand clear of the landing zone.
Minor
Drill
adjustments
dozer
with
coming
reload
in.
speed is honestly the most fun. War shot mod. Yeah.
Oh, I'm having the best fun.
Well, just being able to reload the gun in half a second by animation canceling is really satisfying.
Reload it.
Let's get this mission rolling. Drill dozer operational and homing in on the Heartstone.
It's our prime objective.
Alright.
Let's do our best to keep
We got a big horde of enemies approaching the drill
Yeah,
dozer.
I have thin
Defend it or
containment
die
field.
trying.
Or I have thin containment field, so I can just take out groups.
how much would it set?
Ah, you finally got that.
I got the charge on.
Did they? Oh. Instantly killed her. Or the parasites, anyway.
Questions round here. Hope the bandage stays on.
Okay, put a flare in here, please. Thank you. Oh, I accidentally brought faster bullets on this thing. Like, there it goes. Oh man. Ugh. Well, it was working for me.
No!
Donkey time.
Oh, I think someone in the comment section for the mod said that slightly better everything conflicts with it. I have no idea how.
The guy in R&D who programmed Molly.
Yeah, I know.
This is so sticky.
Oh, I was just gonna
The drill
grind up
dozer has
these
stopped.
2 oil
The fuel
deposits.
canisters are all dry as a bone. Refill them
Oh,
and we'll
right,
have
right.
this show on the road again soon.
I have been leeched.
Leech down! Fuel canister loading back.
Red sugar.
Any random person that watches either of our videos is gonna be so confused on what we're talking to or who we're talking to. Yeah, but they won't know that.
We will have Doretta up and running again soon.
The drill dozer is fueled and ready to go.
Oh, well, I only have my audio as far as I'm aware.
Feel like I cliff and gunk in every
Alright, let's
single
go.
crevice.
Drill dozer moving. Everything looks fine, but expect that to change soon. Swarm on intercept course. Get ready to protect the drill dozer.
Ice Storm on the Cryo Cannon, or Ice Storm with extra damage on the Cryo is really good. Yeah. Ice Storm actually has more DPS than the Face Melter. Yeah. Yep. But the difference is, I think Face Melter ends up with more damage when you set something on fire with it. Oh wait, you put a pyro bolt in that, right?
You snooze, you lose.
But then Cryo Cannon does triple damage to things it freezes, or Ice Storm does.
Fire grenade!
I would prefer to use... Oh, I'm out of pistol ammo. I would prefer to use Ice Spear.
Explosive. Fire.
What was it? Oh.
Got it.
Sorry, I'm the driller. I dig things.
Explosive. Fire. You double-jointed freaks. Die.
Yeah, I don't know why you're calling it Sweeper either. Oh,
I called for the
yeah,
news.
that's fair. Literally, it's me.
Make it like this. Getting closer to our quota.
Yeah, it's really good, especially when you mix it with the extra electric damage from the twin SMGs.
Oi, Beardo! There ain't no point given for shooting your teammates.
Let there be light.
Things about to go boom.
Better than Bosco, that's for sure.
For Carl!
Unstable crystal? Oh, the stalactites. Well,
Mule is functional again. Great work.
I mean,
Down it goes!
there's
Supply
these
drop has been
small
ordered and is on the
terrain
way.
bits called stalactites already.
Drill dozer has reached the target.
So,
the Almoran Heartstone is
I guess they
jamming
would
our
have to
readings,
name the
but we
actual
expect heavy
stalactite
pressure
or the
when the
big
drilling
stalactites
commences.
something different. The hazardous ones. No, stalagmites are on the ground.
They gone!
So like imagine an M, but the points are pointed up. But with a stalactite, the T hangs down. Can you start the drill up right now? Alright, go ahead. I'll get some ammo in a second. I'm about to fix this mini mule.
Drill dozer has begun cracking the Almoran shell. If you lose the dozer, you lose the mission, so guard it well against any hostiles. Incoming swarm. Keep the dozer safe.
Talk about
Mule
a
powering
jump
up.
scare.
Good work. Swarm, they are here.
I should have brought Snowball.
Get to work! Your spot's all over the
I love
hillside.
Snowball. It's so good on Swarmer Hazards and Mactera Plague. I am stuck. I cannot move. Oh, it was lag. I was lagged. Yeah, I was lagging, so I couldn't see myself moving. I saw you wiggling back and forth.
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
Oh, hey, if you use a cryo cannon, remember to shoot at the floor under bugs. Because the cryo that you leave on the ground actually does deal freeze or ice damage. Yeah, it can actually help you to freeze some normally very hard to freeze bugs, including dreadnoughts. With the cryo cannon and the flamethrower, always shoot for the bug's feet.
Flares up.
I got one vein of it already.
Doretta is purring like a kid.
No.
Getting supplies! Grabbing ammo.
Yeah.
So much better.
I mean, they have penetration.
Heal!
They deal specialized penetration damage. I guess rocks are
Contact.
pierce damage.
Swarm
I guess
approaching the drill dozer. Hunker
the
down and
boulders
load
are
up.
weak to pierce damage.
Range!
The drill dozer is at the halfway point. Keep it running. Swarm, it's a big one.
I always thought I was doing... Alright, no weak point bonus. You still do the actual weak point damage, though. Right. Yeah, ×2.
Take it out.
You're as good as new, Doretta.
I actually use Fragile when I'm using Ice Storm. Or specifically extended range. Because that way I don't have to feel bad about using the extended range. There's a Glyphid Slasher.
Damage repaired.
Lights up.
Anyway, I don't like mixing the extended range on the cryo cannon with the area cooling mod. kind of contradictory.
The drill dozer just has to drill a little further, and we are
restop.
done.
Getting more ammo.
Who said anything about drilling?
We've got an incoming swarm. Please remember that the drill dozer is top priority. Combat positions. The swarm is here.
We got a mysterious box, an arcade machine, and what looks like the actual lithophage comet itself embedded in Hoxie's. Oh, I didn't know about the new one. Thanks.
Bulldozer fix.
Oh, I'm lagging again. Oh, that would explain it. Forgot to close my browser.
We need to fix Doretta.
I hope that fixes it.
Keep Doretta safe.
Oh, it's probably on my side. Well, my voice is coming through Discord.
We gotta fix Donnie.
The drill dozer served
So
its
no head?
purpose. The Heartstone is ours. Deposit it and wrap up the mission.
Heartstone secure. Let's
Just
head
do it.
home.
Do it.
Transportation inbound. The deep dive is progressing nicely.
Unlimited power.
Some of the ammo.
I prefer using higher quantity just because it's more versatile. Or versatile. Yeah,
Drop
on
pods
refinery,
arrived. The mule has been called back.
more duration is better, but
Drop
I don't
pod
always
departing
want
in
to change it.
T-minus
I
5
don't
minutes.
change my set every single time I go on a different mission. Well, you're a better DRG player than I am, then. Well, that's because I'm
The
a
mule
filthy
is
casual.
secured. Initiating launch sequence. Deep Rock Galactic thanks you for your good work. Drop pod will leave with or without you.
Hazard 3 is just, yeah. You got tutorial, easy, normal, hard, nightmare. Yep.
Come and get me, you big fuck.
Hazard 3 is normal. We're playing Hazard 4.
What a jaw.
Where's Doretta's head?
Drop pod departing in T-minus
I threw
4
her down
minutes.
here. I threw her head down here. Oh, here it is. It's next to, it was next to the mineral deposit.
You're coming
Oh,
with
out
us.
of here.
Bunch of numbers. We're only at
Close
23
call
minutes.
as always. New depths await.
That's half the time of last time.
Rock and stone, you beautiful dwarf.
Also, that time I took like 3 solid minutes to mine 1 nitrovane because a oppressor and a warden spawned on me. Yeah. If you use corrosive puddles with burning nightmare and plasma and persistent plasma, they actually die really fast. They can't handle the DPS. That too. That kills them a lot faster. Wombo combo.
I hate this damn planet.
Never used the what?
Mistaken for a human.
I only use it with my Dreadnought Hunting goo set.
Third and final stage of the deep dive commencing.
My normal
Standard
cryo
drill
set
team.
is good enough
Stay
for hunting
focused, work
Dreadnoughts,
together,
so
and you'll pull through.
my second
Let's
cryo
get
set,
this thing wrapped up nice.
is Ice Spear. Oh, right. I didn't know. Last time I just charged ahead and almost died. Oh yeah. Yep. Are you going to blame me for getting hit by that plasma bolt, or are you just going to admit that you zipped in front of it? It popped on you. I thought I busted your shield.
Guys, are you blind? Get here!
Go ahead and get those set up. I'm taking out the Nexus.
We gotta locate and destroy the food nexus or we will have planted spawns on our tail forever. I hate nature. Brace for impact. Destroy the spitball.
I told you about it. I do love using Bodkin bolts. I think having reduced damage and ammo count is unfair. It should be one or the other. That's the only reason I don't use Bodkin bolts as much. Yeah,
Well
potentially,
done.
not actually.
Take that!
Mule operational. Well done.
Damn. Hold your breath. Gas butt is leaking.
That's one mule. Nickel Arc is yelling at me. It was a leak.
Cripes! That thing almost ate my pickaxe!
Well done. The mule is working again.
I have a hide instances IRL.
All mini mules accounted for. Well done, team. Objective completed. Get them back to the drop pod at your leisure.
Where's the drop pod? Oh, right. I'm out of cryo fuel. I was gonna go call down a supply pod and then get back and grab the eggs, but if you're just gonna
Swarm
grab
incoming.
both the eggs
Get
and
through
zip
it
over
fast.
here,
We're on
that's
a
fine
tight
too.
schedule here.
This is fun!
I got the other mule.
Resupply ordered!
Supply pod launched. Better stand back. Objective completed. All eggs collected. Incoming. Smoke them if you got them.
Time to restock! I really can't use this already.
The mules are heading back. Follow them and let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can always deposit on the side of the drop pod.
The Cortana mission control mod makes that line sound extremely sarcastic.
All mules secured.
You can,
Now
remember,
to
you
get
can
the
deposit
pod
on the
working.
sides of the
First,
drop pod.
establishing a proper connection
It's
between
funny.
the pod and the space rig. Set up the uplink.
Just use your chainsaw to kill one of the demons.
Ready to kill
It makes them
some
pour
more
out
friends.
ammo.
Uplink ready. Triangulation initiated. Do not leave the triangulation
Yeah.
zone or we will lose the connection.
Oh well,
We've only got one shot at this.
not much I can do about it. Actually, there's a whole lot I can do about it. I can solve the whole issue if I really wanted to, but I'm extremely lazy.
Triangulation at 50%.
They are. Remind me never turn my back on you.
I see, he was standing on the black box, so I couldn't actually freeze the ground under him. Since I don't have area cooling, I couldn't freeze him. Before Ice Storm and your bullets just took him out. Yeah, it's for killing things.
Triangulation at 75%.
It freezes
Almost
everything
there.
that it doesn't need to. Because the raw damage output can handle slashers, guards, grunts, and sometimes Praetorians. If you hit them with an axe first. Of course, I have the larger pressure chamber, so I can shoot for 75% longer. That's almost.
Uplink triangulation completed. Remote control reestablished. Stand by. Sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Thankfully, your mule hasn't moved, so we don't have a massive pile of beacons to annoy us and crash the game.
Ready to blow!
You also set the beacon drop rate on your speedster mod to minimum.
Fuel
I think.
cells arrive. Connect them to the drop pod by dragging out the charge cable.
Lower
Charge
means
cable plugged in. Prep the fuel cells for charge sequence.
I think it's how many places per second. Yeah, the mule has separate beacon and marker places.
Fuel cells charging. Stay close to keep them operational. We are expecting an increase in hostiles.
Oh, right.
Nitra has been withdrawn and supply drop is inbound.
I really wish the acid gun could still defuse exploders. Cryo cannon does it, even when they don't even freeze, because I'm using 18 damage.
Fuel cells at 50%.
So when I hear bugs coming over, I can just blow them up since we can't actually see them. Oh, I think that perfectly with the mod, with the music mod I have for Lipids exploding, where it's lipid creepers exploding.
Stay close to the fuel cells. Fuel cells at 75%. You're almost there.
Son of a bitch!
I hate that I can't put particle effects on the actual drop pod. That only took up 25% of the cryo cannon's cooldown. I have the large pressure tank. I also use the faster pressure tank refill.
Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We are almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
Yeah, that was kind of cringe. I see the errors of my ways, Father.
Think about what you do! Booyah!
Onboard mainframe.
Disable the what? Oh. Oh, right. I remember you talking about that one.
Calculating orbital trajectory.
I don't care.
Powering radiation shielding.
Make every bullet count!
If someone wants to hate people for no reason, then they can hate people for no reason. I really don't care.
Ecom operational.
For the record, YouTube. I don't think we can be friends anymore, Azzy.
Pod thrusters calibrated.
I know.
I need more ammo.
I try not to eat either, but I end up eating a
Drop
lot
pod
of them
powered
anyway.
up and ready to leave. It
All
is
right,
time
all
to bring
right.
it all home. Get on board.
What'd you just call
We are
me?
leaving with or without you.
You're lucky I can't kill you right now.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
I am so random, lol. And then my dwarf does the least random and quirky possible finishing animation.